What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to continue working on our Honda S2000, and we got some pretty exciting things planned for today. As you know, we are going to be repainting the entire car, and we actually decided that we're going to be doing a complete color change. I did reach out to you guys on Instagram, and we already got a bunch of feedback, so we're definitely going to be picking out a color today. But as of right now, we still got a bunch of sanding on our hands. As you can tell here, we got the whole rear end of the car, and since we did decide that we're going to be doing a color change, we're actually going to go ahead, take apart these door panels, take apart this trim, and we're going to have to sand everything in here because we got to paint all the jambs, including the trunk and also the engine bay area, which that's going to be really tough, but it's definitely going to be worth it. So with all that being said, let's just go ahead and get straight to work. Dang, son, this thing is looking crazy. We might as well just turn it into a go-kart, dude.
Man, might as well, dude. Look at that. Just a door and the fender, and this thing is like completely down to its bare bones, dude. That is crazy looking, dude.
But now we got access to all this stuff right here. This is the most important part right here, the jam, and also the jam of the door as well.
Yeah,
so
it'll be way easier to sand all this, and it'll be way easier to sand the door and paint everything just how it is right there.
I was wondering about these VIN numbers and stuff. What are we gonna do about that? Are we gonna remove them, or are we just gonna tape them off professionally?
Yeah, you can't remove this VIN number right here, but you can remove that one.
Yeah, we don't need that.
We're just gonna nicely tape them up. Ain't gonna be a big deal. I mean, we're just gonna nicely paint it, tape them up, sand it, and I think it'll look original. But right now, let's go ahead and probably do that side, take it completely apart, and have two doors, two fenders off, and then we will be ready to sand.
So we finally took everything apart, and now we can get access to these jams. But as you can tell, it is nice and filthy, so we're actually about to pull it outside and give it a nice wash. But before we do that, there is one thing that we gotta do, and that is actually prep our donut pad, right? Because after we get this thing freshly painted, we can't do donuts for a while because we're gonna get rock chips, and we don't want any of that. So as of right now, our donut pad looks kind of dry, and it does look a little bit filthy. Look at it over there.
Oh, definitely. We're gonna have to like clean it up a little bit, spray it down a little bit, you know, just to give it that extra drift lube over there.
We got just the tools for that. And also, I wonder what it's gonna drift like with all this weight reduction we just did. So,
I mean, these are pretty heavy. I mean, how much do you think we shed off this car?
About 3,000 pounds. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, in reality, probably like
250.
250.
I'd say around 250 pounds, but yeah, let's just go ahead and give it a test.
There she is.
Come on, Betsy.
There she is.
Warm on up. We need you.
There she is.
Let's go ahead, throw this jetpack on and get the blowing. Hey, you know what we could have used instead of this? We could have used a Dodge Viper.
Yeah, Dodge Viper. Did a couple Dodge Viper drifts and it would have been good.
I think we're good, actually. We got all the little pebbles off of here, all the leaves. The leaves probably would have helped, but we just didn't want those pebbles like making rock chips and stuff on all these other vehicles.
I think we should at least try dry drifting it a little bit.
Let's try a dry drift, and then we could bring out the water hose and just hose it down, man.
Let's do it.
All right, this is go time, man. Race mode. Put your seatbelt on.
I wish we need a seatbelt for this one.
We got one there somewhere. Must go. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Everything works. We need to get 4-point harnesses, but that'll be later. You know what I mean?
Maybe a little roll cage or something.
I don't know about all that. I'd only do that if we boosted this thing. But as of right now, fire it up and see what she's got dry.
Let's do it.
Does it?
It just feels so weird. It feels like a completely different car without the doors.
It reminds me of the kit car for some reason, but it is the front engine, so drifting should be a breeze in it. But
let's try it out and drive.
Go ahead, be careful though. Yes, sir. Works in the dry too,
oh,
man.
Yeah, I think it's a little easier, dude.
Really?
I think so, because of the weight that's gone. It feels like it'll slide a lot easier.
Dude, we made some smoke, man. It's like smoky.
That's what I was looking for. I was looking for a little bit of tire smoke, man.
And you made it happen. So what do you think? Should we do the wet?
I mean, I don't think so, man. Dry is actually, you want to try it?
I'll try it one time. So much better when it's dry, dude. This,
I know, it drifts a lot better. You can control it.
I think we may be building a drift car here,
dude,
man.
May have to get a little hydraulic handle right here, dude, and I think that'll be it.
That was so much fun. But yeah, let's go ahead, get back to work, wash this thing up, and start sanding, getting that color change ready.
Let's do it.
All right, so actually right before we do give it a wash, we decided to throw on the headlights and actually go down the street, because this is like some of the things you're never going to be able to do ever again. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to just take the doors off to go down the road, but I wanted to do this all the time, man. Not only in a Jeep, but also in
a regular car, dude.
Yeah, an S2000 too, man.
Fired up. Let's see what it's about. This reminds me of the good old Jeep days, man.
But better.
But better. A little bit. You got VTEC.
Oh yeah.
And you got that drift respec.
Definitely. Whatever you say.
Hey, she feels a lot faster now, man.
Way faster. A lot faster.
I think it's because of the nitrous, dude.
Yeah, it's a little throatier too, man.
A little throatier. The drone is a lot worse. Pretty freaking loud. But you know what? We just had to give it a shot. Now we're gonna get back to the house. Maybe do a drift with both of us in it.
Yeah, definitely, dude. That'd be a lot of fun.
And then we're just gonna wash it, and then we'll go from there.
See if I got it. With two people, it adds weight right there.
Adds weight. Should distribute it evenly, so hopefully it drifts just the same.
Let's do it.
See if this VTEC works with two people. No, I heard something go, that type of noise, but whatever.
We probably popped our starter, honestly. Because
really? I don't see why that would have anything to do with starter, but you know what? We just had to give it a try. Now let's go ahead and get back to work this time for real. All right, so we finally got everything taken apart and this jam completely cleared out. Also taped up that VIN number. We went ahead and already sanded this one side. We're about to jump onto that side, but we actually want to go ahead and grab some paint. Let's go pick out our paint color, dude. Let's
this is the most important thing right now. We got to make a pretty big decision to basically change the whole entire look and paint scheme of this car.
Exactly, and I think Southern Auto Body actually has some great selections. They got a bunch of booklets, so some stuff that we could look at. So let's just go ahead and run that way before they close, and then we'll just go from there. All right, so here we are at Southern Auto Body. Let's go in there and see if we can find something we like, dude.
Hopefully we can find a sick color, because I mean, might as well, since we're changing the look of the entire car, dude. We're painting it a brand new color. We've never done this before.
We've never done this before, so this is very exciting. So let's go out there and see what they got for us. There's a bunch of colors here, but these are like the custom colors, right?
Yeah, dude, check those out, dude. There's some nice colors in here.
Sick.
Or this Liberty blue right there. That's a nice color.
I'm not digging any of these browns, but orange, Adam Blast, dude, they even got cool names, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so we went ahead and actually went outside to see how this stuff would look out in the sunlight. Kind of give us a better glimpse of, like, if we were to paint the car, see what it would look like outside.
Yeah, this is like the most color you get is with the sun shining at it. So when you check that out, dude, it looks freaking good.
This is gonna be a super hard choice, dude.
Very difficult. I mean, basically every one of these colors looks good. You know what I mean?
So we're gonna keep looking, and you know, like I said, I knew this was gonna be difficult, but hopefully we can find something that you guys like and we like, and something that would just pop.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we'll find something nice.
All right, guys, so we just actually picked one of these. We just decided which one we were gonna go.
Super hard decision, but
we literally sat here for like 20 minutes trying to decide, looking in the sun, looking in the shade.
Yeah, seeing which one looks the best in all three, you know, scenarios. The dark, and then when there's shade, and then in the sun, dude. Some of these actually don't look as good in the dark as they do in the sun. So we had a very tough decision, but we picked one. I think you guys are gonna like it, so let's go in there, get it, and then we'll catch you guys at the house. So we are back with our brand new paint color. I mean, this stuff was super expensive for a gallon. We paid around $1,300, but it is some very high quality paint. It's actually made by PPG, and I think it's just gonna look absolutely amazing on this car. We're not gonna reveal it just yet. We're gonna do a little bit more prep work, and then once we're ready to spray, we're gonna show you guys what it looks like. All right, so before we actually did any sanding, we did have to remove this molding right here that consisted of removing almost half of this soft top, really. Yeah, and removing basically half of the interior of this car. I mean, we had to remove everything in here. It was super tight. I know some people actually removed this whole roll cage and everything, dude. We got in there, we managed to get our arms around this stuff and actually unbolt everything. It took a lot longer than we expected. But now we can sand right here. We didn't want to tape off that molding because we are doing this crazy paint job, and we got to do it right, man. Yeah, we got to do it right. We got to make it look like this thing came from the factory with this paint job. So everything is going to be painted, everything, like basically. Even this rag top right here is going to get painted. We're going to go ahead and spray all this. We got some special stuff that we're going to, it's like this soft top primer that you spray. Soft top primer and paint. And that'd be crazy. When you spray, it just dries and basically hardens like a hard top, so you can't drop it anymore. That would be crazy though, but a hard top would look good, but actually this is why I like S2000s, because the rag top, the soft top, drop top. Yeah, you get to drop the top and drive with your hair flowing, mullet, whatever you want in the back. But right now, let's just go ahead, get back to sanding and try to get this thing painted by tonight. All right, so we quickly had to pop off the trunk and a bunch of other little pieces. We are moving as fast as we can. It's getting late on us, but we're making progress. This is a bigger job than we thought. Yep. A lot bigger job, but hey, we always get into stuff like this, but you know what? It's gonna be worth it in the end, as usual. So right now, what are we're gonna just sand this trunk area and probably underneath that trunk right there?
Yeah, we'll sand that. Our main focus of tonight is to get the door jambs right here on the car, on the body of the car.
So we can get the doors back on.
Exactly.
So, I don't know, are we gonna paint the insides of the door for now?
Not tonight. I don't think we'll get to it tonight.
Probably do it in the morning or something.
Yeah, definitely do it in the morning. But main focus right now is that jam and this jam right here as well. And then we'll go from there.
Let's do it.
So we finally got everything wrapped up. Also went ahead and waxed and grease remove everything. Got everything out of the way as well, right? Got the Ferrari out of here, wrapped this Ferrari up.
We're ready to go, dude.
We're ready to go. Look at this paint finally, dude.
Man, I'm excited. I'm thinking about actually doing some sealer. I really want white sealer, so if I do have it, I'm gonna spray it on these jams because I'm planning on spraying it throughout the entire car. But if we don't have any white sealer, I might just use gray, or I might just not use any sealer at all because that is already kind of grayish. So I don't really want to focus on this too much because this is a door sill and it's gonna get covered pretty good.
It's not highly visible, you know what I mean?
It's nothing that has to get blended on, like, exactly. You know what I mean? We don't have to blend none of this, so it's gonna be a super good match. But anyways, let's go in there, see what kind of paint we got, and probably spray some sealer. If not, we're gonna go ahead and start spraying our first coat of base.
I might have to do like a black and white filter over this or something.
Throughout the whole entire video.
No, let's go ahead and crack it open. We'll show you guys what we got, dude. What we decided. This is a color we've never done before, but we've always wanted to do something like this.
Yeah, we don't have this color in none of our fleet of cars, so that's why we went ahead and went with this color. I mean, we had a lot of different options to go with, and I guess we just went with the one that we haven't done before and we always kind of wanted to do, right?
Yeah, but this is not any ordinary variant of this color, you know what I mean? It's something crazy. You're about to see.
You ready for it?
Yes, sir.
Put in the light. Dang,
oh my goodness, dude. What is that called?
I think
lime
it's
time or something?
Time for lime, dude.
Time for lime. Let me get in there. Oh my goodness, this stuff is gonna look crazy.
Dude, look how crazy it looks in the can right now, dude. That is insane, dude.
I cannot wait. Let's go ahead and reduce this stuff, pour it in the gun, and spray it, dude.
Dude, I'm super excited. I'm gonna look for some sealer. I think we have some right here. I might go ahead and spray some sealer on it. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this first coat. Dude, this stuff is insane. Now, this is super expensive stuff. We didn't get a full gallon, but we paid for a full gallon.
Yeah, we'll get the rest a little bit later.
Yeah, they just didn't have enough of that metallic. So let's go ahead and mix them up and go spray it. All right, guys, so the jams are finally painted and they turned out absolutely amazing. We're not gonna talk about them too much because it is super late and we still got a lot of cleanup to do. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow in the morning.
All right, so it is the next day here and now we're going into the sunlight, dude.
We'll see how it really looks.
Oh my goodness, I think it's just gonna freaking sparkle. Dang, son.
It's like a totally different color, dude.
Oh my goodness.
That looks real good. Let me turn it this way.
All right, do it.
Dude, that's just the door jam, you know what I mean?
I know, right?
That's all that is. Imagine the whole entire car. It's a little bit dusty right now, but the paint is nice and dry. Other than that, dude, this color is probably a good choice right there, dude.
Let us know what you guys think definitely in the comment section down below. Because, I mean, we still got a chance to change it, but I doubt. I'm just kidding.
We're not
changing. That's it. We're sending it, man.
We wanted to do a color that we don't have in our fleet, dude. That's exactly what I said, and that's exactly what happened. This is a crazy looking color. What's this called again?
This is called Time for Lime.
Time for Lime, and that's exactly what it looks like, and I think it came out absolutely perfect.
But guys, that is going to be all for today's video. Hopefully in the next one we have this whole entire car painted. I can't wait to see what it looks like with this crazy color. So make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also be sure to follow us on Instagram where you can get inside scoop there before YouTube. And if you want to help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com and copy some merch. With that being said, thank you guys for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below and we'll catch you next time. Peace.